Welcome back, everyone. Tonight, we're diving into the latest moves by the Las Vegas Raiders as free agency heats up. Day two of the tampering period is wrapping up, and while free agency officially begins tomorrow, the Raiders have already been busy making moves. The keyword? Value. We've seen them lock in some solid deals. Elandon Roberts at $3 million per year, Eric Stokes from the Packers for $4 million per year, and Jeremy Chinn on a 2-year, $16 million contract. But fans are worried. They've lost Divine Diablo, Mo Hurst, and Robert Spillane, important defensive starters. However, these departures have freed up over $40 million, allowing the Raiders to sign players at better contract values. And let's not forget the biggest move, the Geno Smith extension. With John Spytek as the new GM and Pete Carroll taking over as head coach, there were questions about how they'd approach free agency. Now we're getting answers. The team is reshaping its defense while staying smart with spending. There are even rumors of a scheme change. With Pete Carroll, Dan Quinn, and Jeremy Chinn all connected, we might see some adjustments to how the Raiders play defense. Before we go further, hit that like button and subscribe for daily Raiders and NFL content. Let's get this video to 100 likes. It really helps out. Now, back to Jeremy Chinn. Easily my favorite signing so far. He had a career-best season last year with 117 tackles, 2 sacks, and an interception. At 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, he's a hard-hitting, versatile defender, almost like a Swiss Army knife. He can line up anywhere, from safety to linebacker, and thrives in a physical role. Last season, he played under Dan Quinn in Washington, and now he reunites with another defensive mastermind, Pete Carroll. The Raiders lost Jeremy Chinn's former Panthers teammate, Xavier McKinney, to a big $16 million per year deal, but they landed Chinn for half that price. That's a huge win. Expect Patrick Graham to make the most of Chinn's versatility. He's a perfect fit for Carroll's system, and if he plays like he did last year, the Raiders' defense is getting a serious boost. Now let's stay on defense and talk about one of my favorite signings, Elandon Roberts. Outside of re-signing Malcolm Koonce, this might be the best move yet. Roberts is a beast, and after watching a lot of Steelers football, I can tell you this guy brings it every game. In 2023, he racked up 101 tackles and 2.5 sacks. The Raiders got him on a 1-year, $3 million deal, an absolute steal. Losing Robert Spillane hurts, but Roberts is a dominant run defender and a vocal leader. Just like Jeremy Chinn, he's a physical, hard-hitting player, which makes me think the Raiders' defensive scheme is shifting. Roberts played all 17 games last season, but only logged 44% of defensive snaps, finishing with 46 tackles. He also has history with Raiders defensive line coach Rob Leonard from their time with the Miami Dolphins, 2020 to 2021. So there's familiarity there. Lonnie Johnson and Eric Stokes. Depth with upside next up. Lonnie Johnson. He reminds me of Eric Stokes, another recent Raiders signing. Johnson, coming from Carolina, has mostly been a special teams standout in recent years. In 2023, he played 339 special teams snaps, but only 13 defensive snaps. The Raiders see him as a key backup and special teams ace, but his versatility raises questions. Is he a safety? A nickel corner? Either way, he adds depth. Then there's Eric Stokes, signed on a 1-year, $4 million deal. He had a rough 2023 season, starting just 7 games and failing to record a pass deflection. But here's the key. Injuries have been his biggest problem. At just 26 years old, he's a former first-round pick, 29th overall, 2021, with elite speed. He has 32 career starts, including 14 as a rookie, but he's only played in 18 games over the last 2 seasons due to injuries. If he can stay healthy, a change of scenery might be exactly what he needs to bounce back. Malcolm Koonce, back and ready to dominate the Raiders, also locked in Malcolm Koonce with a 1-year, $12 million contract. Koonce missed all of 2024 with a torn ACL, but in 2023, he had 8 sacks, 7 of which came in the second half of the season, ranking 6th in the NFL during that stretch. If he returns to form, this deal could be a huge win.